Hi everybody, Brenda here, and today I am so excited and happy to share with you another one of my design team projects that I completed. This is for Country Craft Creations. The collection that I used for this project is BoBunny, Wonderfully Wicked. This is such a fun collection. Super Halloween oriented. This is great. It has so much to it. It's a large collection. This came with the 12 by 12 pad, the 6 by 6 pad, the chipboard, the big thick chipboard embellishments that you punch out. They also were sticky on the back. This had the sticker sheet. This had lots and lots of cut aparts. Again, this was a lot of fun to work with. Very easy to work with. So let me show you what I've done with this one today, and I hope you enjoy it. I will, at the end of the video, I will put some links to Country Craft Creations where if you're interested, you can obtain this collection. Again, super fun. I think you're really going to like it. I will also put a link to my blog, which is Cross-Eyed Cricket Creations. I will put a link to both of those at the end of this video. I hope that if you like it, you will subscribe and check back often. I'm always posting new projects that have been completed as well as design team projects. So let's get started. This is a little bit different. On top of this, and again, the papers are all from the Wonderfully Wicked collection. On top of this, there is a special element. There's a box. See the top of that? See the hinges on it? There is a box on the top of this. And inside this box, it is held closed with a magnetic closure here. You open this. I have, again, the papers are fabulous. The coloring is great. The graphics are super. I just can't say enough about this collection. Love it. And this is BoBunnies. I do have some glittered bats, which I've put on for embellishment, and some black little ribbon. Open this up. Let me scoot it down. I'm going to do my best to keep this in focus for you so you don't miss anything. This is a wooden box. This was a wooden, one of the small little narrow thin cigar boxes. I got this at an antique auction recently and I wanted to use this so bad, and this was just perfect. The size, everything was just perfect to use on this project. I have papered this box. It is permanently attached to the top of this album, so it's not going anywhere. On the inside of the lid, I have a stop that has a scary looking skeleton here in his top hat. And inside, of course, you've got to have something holding. These are some of the stickers from the sticker sheet, and what I've done is I went ahead and I made little matted tags. These would be cute to add some journaling on. And ladies, if you aren't happy with your handwriting, let's say, I hear a lot of people say, oh my gosh, I don't like writing in my books. I don't like my writing at all. You know what? Do it on the computer and then just cut it out and go ahead and glue it on the back of these matted tags. That would be perfect if you're not happy with your own. On the inside of this cool box, I have taken several of the cut aparts. There's so many cut aparts in this collection. It is just fabulous. And I've also papered the inside of this box, and here is a holder down at the bottom. It's permanently attached. It says Hallows Eve, and this slips right inside so they're not flopping around inside at all. There is a belly band that slides off and on. You go ahead and you take this off, and look at all of the ones that I've matted. Aren't these fabulous? Love these. Frog tongues, octopus ink, croc teeth, hawk claws, spider hair. These are all concentrated extracts, of course. Centipede legs, extract crow beak, flea legs. Gotta have flea legs. Owl's eyeballs, snake scales, chicken toes. And these all tell you what they're for. Like the chicken toes aids smelly feet. The snake scales improves flexibility. Owl's eyeballs improves night vision, of course. The flea legs improves coordination. I don't know about that one. Crow beak improves speech. Centipede legs improves gait. Whoops. Spider hair improves perception. Hawk claws improves grip. Croc tooth improves attention. Octopus ink colorizes dreams. And the frog tongues improves appetite. If I'm not mistaken, there's 12 of these. So look how much journaling or photos you can add to this. I'll go ahead and put these back in later, but I wanted to show you these are awesome. You could put a lot of journaling on the back of these, or again, you could put photos. This closes up nicely, and it has the magnetic band that keeps it closed. The album cover on this is a magnetic closure. I love the magnetic closures. It keeps everything in place. Doesn't allow for the opening or the album itself to flop open. I like this really better than some of the ribbon closures. However, some of the ribbon closures just work out better. It just depends on the album itself. This is a very, very ornate album. Oh my gosh, I have put so much in this album. It's crazy. This is one of the side spines, and there's a pocket on this side spine. And here's another one of the big fat chipboard pieces, and it looks like this. This is Eye of Newt in this bottle, and it's sitting on top of this holder. And of course, here is another matted tag. This would be great also. You could use this for a bookmark. It says Trick or Treat. Love the graphics, love the cut aparts. I just love everything about this collection. It is just so cool. So easy, easy, easy to use. On the back, I always do my handmade for you stamp. On the other spine, same way, I have another pocket with a big giant spider. He's on his web here, and inside there's 2 more of the cut aparts that I have matted. Perfect, perfect, perfect to use these for either photos or to go ahead and do some journaling and put journaling on these. Either one would be perfect. Now to get inside this album. Again, magnetic closure. You open it and it keeps it nice and closed, everything intact, everything in its place. Inside these papers, again, folks, fabulous. I love these graphics. I didn't want to cover these on the inside very much because they have so much to offer and the interest is definitely there. I did on the back spine, I did go ahead and put a pocket down at the bottom, and again, I put a couple more of the matted tags. Could be used for photos or it could be used for extra journaling. There's a scary little skeleton here. He's cut from the cut aparts as well, and he decorates that small pocket there. Perfect. All right, let's get to these pages. I am so excited to show you these. I've done something a little bit different this time, and again, I'm excited to show you just something a little bit different. And you know my albums are always loaded and packed, so you won't be disappointed, I don't think. On the first page, I've got a double belly band going down and across. Of course, they all have the side pockets with a really large matted tag, perfect for photos, perfect for journaling. This particular page has a stop at the bottom to hold this little booklet. This booklet slides right down behind the belly bands, and the decorated embellishments here on top of the belly bands. These are popped up, adds dimension and interest. The fly on this one, I've gone ahead and used some of the glossy accents to accent his wings. This is one of the apothecary jars in the collection. Love it, love it, love it. It normally is attached to the bottom of this. I cut that apart so I could put the skull, which is one of the, also there was a pack of ephemera in this collection I forgot to mention. Some of the ephemera and the embellishments are from that collection. Some are from stash that I had. But there is a ton of ephemera in that package. Inside this little booklet, there's also another bottom stop, and I've gone ahead and put another little matted tag here. This slides right back in. The stop keeps it in place. Okay, we turn the page. And on this page, there's a pocket here right on the very top. I have 3 really nice size matted tags. These would be great, you know, again for photos or journaling. This is a skeleton, and it lists all the parts of the skeleton. Pretty cool. I put a little poison embellishment across the front of that. This is a very glittery skeleton. I like how that looked there, and it's popped up to give it some dimension. This pocket also opens up, and inside we have a pop-up. I really like doing the pop-ups in this album, so you're going to see several throughout this book, something a little bit different, but it does add an element of interest and surprise, I think. Inside on this page, you could also put several photos in here. It's going to hold them well. They're not going to go anywhere. This is another one of the cut-aparts. I love these. They're super nice size. They'll hold a great photo or lots of journaling either way. Again, the pop-up goes right back down when you close it. These little tags go right back in this front pocket. I've got a little bit of black ribbon just to set it off, give it a little bit more interest here. The next page, this is a dimensional spider web. It's very glittery, and there's a very glittery large spider on top of it. I have some black rickrack going down the side to accent the page. This also will hold some photos. I've got some little cards, Halloween cards here that I've matted. These would be great to put some little photos on here or to use this for journaling, either way. You could put several pictures behind this. It's going to hold them great. Again, inside you've got another large side load matted tag. Turning the page. This, I've gone ahead and used some glossy accents on this bottle to give it the illusion of it being glass. Okay, and on this, again, I've cut some of these out. These were from some of the paper collection in this collection. I went ahead and cut them apart to use, and I popped them up on this little flap. This is magnetic. You open this. This one's magnetic as well. You open that one. And again, we have another pop-up. The skeleton, this glittery black and silver skeleton pops up as soon as you lift that. There's a holder down at the bottom. I have 3 matted tags in that. Very cute. These are all Halloween oriented, of course. They fit nicely right back in. You could put photos, you could put journaling. They're all going to stay in place. You've got the magnetic closure that helps to keep them in place. And you've got that magnetic top. Actually, this closes first. Then you have the magnetic closure. I love doing these pop-ups. I had never put a pop-up in before, and I thought, oh my gosh, what a perfect place to do them on a Halloween album. So again, that's why you're going to see several throughout this book. Just gives it a little bit more element of surprise, I think. On this page, this is super busy. I think you're going to love this. This one page has so much going on, it's just absolutely crazy. I had to go ahead and make my hinges and my gussets larger because I wanted to make sure that I had plenty to hold the pages in place, and I wanted to make sure my gussets were large enough to accommodate all of the embellishments that I put into this book. On the top, okay, I've got a popped up skeleton here. He's on top of some of the coffin paper that are in this collection. There's a skeleton down at the bottom here. Okay, you're going to lift this. This is magnetic. Lift this flap. And inside, you have a booklet. This also has 2 small matted tags in here. These fit nicely right back in. Halloween holds them in place. I have an arrow here showing you so you know to lift this flap up. When you lift the flap up, there is a glittered black spider on this web. These pages are all done in this spider web pattern. There's another little smaller section of spider web with a spider in it on there. And down to the bottom, I have gone ahead and fussy cut some of the spider web out and used that as a pocket. Inside, again, another super good sized matted tag, perfect for a photo, and a dimensional spider here. I went ahead and used some glossy accents on him to pop him up, give him dimension, give him more interest. This closes. This fits back in this pocket. Magnetic closure. We turn the page. This is all still one page. On the back side, you have a bottom stop here. Again, this is all still done in the spider web paper. I have 31 and I've gone ahead and matted that, and that's a bottom stop. Inside, we have a small little booklet. This fits nicely right back in here. I have a little arrow showing you need to lift this page, and when you lift this page, yes, we have another pop-up. This is a skeleton. I thought that was so cool. When you lift that page, he pops right up to the top. Inside, there's a pocket behind the skeleton. Inside, I have 3 good-sized tags. These could absolutely be used for journaling, or these could be used for photos. Behind this, up on the top, whoops, there's a top load mat. Very good size. This goes in the top. This closes back. Then we have the main page. This is all still one page. You have a side pocket here, and there's a skeleton. He's inside this particular coffin. Inside, I have 2 booklets. And these, again, are created from some of the cut-aparts. Love these. Inside this one, I have 2 matted tags. Lots and lots of stuff in this particular album, ladies. It is loaded. Absolutely loaded. But you know I like to do that. Again, on the same page, there is a side pocket. So it has a very nice size pull-out matted tag. This closes. These are all magnetic to keep them in place. It's a thick page. It has a lot to offer, but it's a cool page. On the very back of that same page, you have a side pocket. This is one of the dimensional elements. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's got glitter. It's a poison. It's hemlock. Very cool. It's a dimensional chipboard sticker. I have that popped up. And inside of that pocket, I have 2 additional elements. This one is a tag, a good sized tag. And inside the tag, of course, another matted tag that has a stop on the bottom. And here's an apothecary jar, and inside, again, another little booklet. Whoops. These are inside of this side pocket. And then also, well, sometimes I forget what I have. Oh, that's magnetic. It holds it all in place. Or I just slid these on top because I like the look of them. Either way, it's your call. However you like it. Next page. Again, these are all from the ephemera collection that came with this Wonderfully Wicked collection by BoBunny. This page has the black and the green stripe. Love it. This was a very large ephemera. I went ahead and I glossy accent the owl's eyes. This is Halloween night party, free entry, and inside here I have matted some of the little cut aparts, and then I had a couple of these cute little ticket stubs. These fit right back down inside, and these fit right on top. Lots and lots of elements. And again, a cool side load pocket with a very nice size side load tag. You can't have too many spaces, in my opinion, because you know you're going to have a ton of photos. The back of that page, on the very top, I love this paper again. It's so Halloween. You've got your inked writings on this page with splotches of blood. And on the bottom, there is some cool, scary looking paper with a skeleton on top. I've gone ahead and gave it some punched effects on the bottom. Well, this also is embellished with a glittered bat up at the top and a little bit of the ribbon. And inside this pocket, again, another one of the chipboard elements that came in the collection. I've gone ahead and put this witch on top of a booklet. This fits nicely right back inside, and there's plenty of space in this pocket for a lot more photos. This page opens. Whoops. And yes, when you open this page, there is a pop-up. That moon pops right up. So cool. I love that. On the top, I have a bottom and to the side, a little pocket, if you will. And I have two little matted tags. These slide right back inside. On the bottom here, I have another one of the large cut aparts. And at the bottom, there is a journaling space. Plenty of space in this pocket for a lot more photos. Plenty of space. I've gone ahead and I have matted this moon, this crescent moon. He doesn't look very happy, and he accents this pocket, and he goes well with the man in the moon that's popped up. Again, this is a pop-up. When you open this page, he pops right up. Next page. On this page, again, we have some of the green and black stripes. I love that pattern. And on the front, you have a glittered large spider, and he is helping to hold these two matted tags in place. These slide right back down behind him. Sometimes I forget what I have. Oh, okay. This is this is a magnetic closure. You open this up, and what do you think is going to be behind here on this page? Yes, another pop-up. This is an owl pop-up. Love him, love him, love him. He pops right up to the top. On this page, I have a bottom side pocket. I've gone ahead and matted two of the very cool matted tags. And behind the owl pop-up, there is a pocket, and it holds two tags that I've gone ahead and matted. And this goes nicely. He folds right back down in place. Again, these will be held in place by the spider. This is a magnetic closure, so it's going to keep everything right where it's supposed to be. We have a side pocket. I've gone ahead and papered the matted tags, these large matted tags. I've papered those with papers that I've used throughout this album. Turning the page, we have another magnetic flap that holds. I've gone ahead and I've added glossy accents to these scary looking eyes. And I have a spider web down on the bottom of this page. Very, very cool graphics on this paper, folks. Again, this page, we have another pop-up. He is a very cool owl. When you open the page, you can see he pops right up. Isn't this paper awesome? It's like an old library and you have rats sitting on some of the shelves. Very cool. Inside, there's also a pocket. I have matted 2 of the very large cut-aparts. Oh, hang on. These fit nicely right back in this pocket. And I have just a plain black ribbon down the side for some accent. Magnetic closure with the flap. Last page. This page, again, very interactive. Every page in this album is very, very interactive. I love using interactives. I think it makes each page interesting. You don't know what to expect. They're all going to be a little bit different. Kind of an element of surprise. This, again, is held closed by one of the chipboard embellishments. I've gone ahead and used that, popped it up, and you swivel the key out of the way, and this opens up. And you have 2 pop-ups in this gatefold. 2 pop-ups. 2 different cats, 2 different looks. There's a side pocket on this side, and in here I've gone ahead and a couple of the stickers I've made into matted tags. Very easy to do. And look at this cool owl. Oh my gosh, he's one of my faves in this collection. He is chipboard. He has ruby red eyes, and he's got glitter. It is just a very, very cool piece. I've gone ahead, and he was a sticky back on the chipboard embellishments in the collection, and I went ahead and papered the back so that I could just adhere him by the bottom, and that way I could use him as a stop. Love these pop-ups. Love that element. Something a little bit different. This closes. Again, another side pull matted tag. Can't have too many. You're going to have a lot of photos. You have to have the space to put them, right? Turning the page, on the very, very back page, you know my albums would not be complete without a waterfall. I love my waterfalls. I've said it over and over. I like them because they don't take up much space, but they allow for so much space for photos. This has a magnetic closure. You open the flap, and inside, such a large, large area for 4x6 photos. I've used papers that I used inside of the album, and then on the tops you could put your pictures. Each one has a little sticker at the bottom. Beware, Eek, Boo, 1031. Love it. Love the waterfall. A little bit of real estate, but offers so much space. I showed you the pocket on the back inside flap. And again, this is magnetic, so it holds everything in place. I love this. I hope that you enjoyed it as well. I thought it turned out so nice. I'm super happy with it. It was so much fun to work with, so much fun to create. I loved putting as much as I possibly could inside. And again, I hope you enjoyed it. Stop back by and see me. I hope that you get a chance to check out my blog. I'll also have some still photos on there of this particular project. And I will have links at the bottom of this to Country Craft Creations, where you can obtain this collection, as well as my blog. Thanks again for stopping by. I appreciate it.